Hey besties, it's Southern Squishes and welcome back to my video. If you're watching this right now, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm not sure if you guys can hear all of that wind, but it is very windy outside today and it has been raining like all day. So I apologize for that, but on another note, as you could probably tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing another squish count. Probably a couple videos back, I counted all of my Squishmallows. It took me a really long time, and I think I came out to like 500 and something. Well, now I'm pretty sure that I just hit 600 Squishmallows, but I kind of lost track a little bit like throughout counting. You guys, it is really hard to keep track when you have this many. So I'm going to do another count today, but I figured out a better strategy. And before you guys say anything, I already know what Squad app is. I really don't care for the app. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to count all of my Micromallows and Squishville first. Then I'm going to stop. I'm going to write down how many of those I have. Then I'm going to count all the ones that I have on the shelf. Count all of those, write down how many there are. Then I'm going to count all of my clips, stop, write how many there are. Then I have a bunch of Squishmallows just all over my floor right now. So I'm going to count those separately. Basically, I'm just going to categorize them, count them separately, write them down so I don't lose track, so it doesn't get messy. I mean, it is kind of a mess in here right now. You guys will see what I mean by that. But I think it's going to be a lot easier and a lot quicker this time. By quicker, I mean, it's still going to take me a long time, but it's going to be a little bit easier. Also, we're just gonna get two things done at once because we're going to be counting my Squishmallows and I'm going to be reorganizing the squish on my floor because, like I said, you'll see. Without further ado, let's get started. It's nice because I don't have to get up for this first part, and I don't really collect Squishville or Micromallows anymore. They're just very expensive for the size, and especially the mystery ones, like the mystery Squishville. I don't ever get the ones I want. I don't collect them, but I do have a bunch of them. Especially the Christmas ones. I just got some, like the advent calendar for Christmas, which was really cool. And then like I have some older Micromallows, but yeah. So I don't have to get up for this part because I have a bunch in here. Okay, so that left us with 25 so far. Now I have the rest of my Micromallows and Squishville in here very conveniently, so we're gonna see how many more we have. Okay, so I'm done counting the Micromallows and the Squishville. Our number that we have right now is 46, so that's already like a big chunk just of the small ones. I'm not counting like my Squishmallow clothes, my Squishmallow accessories. Like I have, I don't know if I should count this big Squishmallow Bubba chair that I have. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'm just counting the plushies. Okay, so I just counted the Squishmallows on my clip grids. I have 3 separate clip grids. You guys, 174 clips just on my grids, okay? And then I forgot that I have Squishmallows downstairs. So then I'm gonna have to go down there and count all of those, but this is actually a much easier way of counting your Squishmallows. I highly recommend it. Just categorize them. Okay, so I'm gonna do my shelf next. This is gonna be a little bit harder. I don't know if I should do my shelf next, but I feel like, I don't think it's gonna be that hard. So I'll come back and let you guys know how many we have on the shelf once we're done. On these shelves, there is 117 Squishmallows, 117. I added it all up. So far, that's 337 Squishmallows, and guys, we haven't even broken the ice yet. So I will update you in a few minutes once I do a little bit more counting. I just want to get further into it because the floor mallows are going to take a long time. I'm going to have to go really slow with those so I don't mess up and keep having to start over. But now I'm going to, like, I've got a bunch of squish on that side of the room. Like, as you can see, I've got all of the Halloween stuff. So, and then I've got some on the floor over there. So we're slowly but surely. Okay, so like I said, kind of a mess right now, but I just counted all of these. And then like I have some up here. So that's 33 Squishmallows, but then I forgot that I have some in this closet. So, you know, I keep remembering that I have more and more Squishmallows. So I will update you again. Okay, besties, I have counted all the Squishmallows in this room, except for the ones on the floor. The count right now is 435. I know that the ones on the floor are gonna bring the count way up, and then like I said, I have ones downstairs. So we're going to see what the count is very soon. I just have to count these very carefully because here's why. Yeah, this is the part that I was dreading. I'm so glad that I counted the way I did though. So if I lose count while I'm counting these, I won't lose count as a whole. So at least I have the count of the other squish. But I'm just going to count very, very slowly. Okay, so this is just an absolute wreck right now. But we counted 144 floor mallows. Yeah, this is just an absolute wreck. Okay, I'm headed downstairs to count the ones that I have downstairs. We're at 579 Squishmallows right now. Okay, besties. Are we ready for the official Squishmallow count? I had 603 Squishmallows. So I was very close. I thought I had 600, but I have 603. So I was not off at all. I was doing a pretty good job. The problem now is though that I have to clean up this mess. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. By the way, counting only took me about an hour and a half because the system that I did last time, counting took me like 2 or 3 hours. Also, besties, if you're wondering, I have been collecting Squishmallows since the beginning of 2022. I think it was around February or like March of 2022. My very first one was the giant tuxedo Sam from Costco. I think he was a 20-inch. I saw him and I just fell in love, and from then on, it was just history. I started seeing them at Walgreens. I would get one. And now, I guess a couple years later, I have over 600, and I cannot wait to see how many I have a year from now. Okay, with all that being said, before we wrap things up, I just want to talk about one more thing with you guys, and that is Squishmallows Day. Wow, this wind is really picking up. But anyways, if you haven't heard of Squishmallows Day, it is an event that Squishmallows holds every year for one day on March 7th. There's going to be giveaways, new product reveals, brand announcements. Last year, Squishmallows really went all out for Squishmallows Day. And also something really exciting, last year for Squishmallows Day in 2024, Squishmallows did their first ever Squishy Awards, and your very own Southern Squishes got nominated. Unfortunately, I didn't win, but I was nominated for the Squishmallow Spirit Award, which meant everything to me. So I am super excited for this year's Squishmallows Day. You guys better be following Squishmallows on all of their social media so you don't miss all of the fun. That is all that I have for you guys today, but be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you guys for squishing in. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!